Hey guys, welcome to Flat Top King. Hey, today is all about a chicken bacon ranch pinwheel. Last year during this time, we did a buffalo chicken style pinwheel that was extremely popular with the family. So this year we're following up with a chicken bacon ranch. That seems to be extremely popular. I'm gonna show you guys a couple of tricks. We're gonna smoke the chicken to add that extra flavor. You guys watch this. All right, football time is right around the corner. I've already got asked numerous amount of times, what am I doing for like tailgating and stuff like that? People over, and I thought this would be a great one to do. Hopefully, not too soon. The temperature's gonna be dropping. A lot more people will be using their grills. I'm the same way. My favorite time of the year, and I thought this would be a good one. So, really quick rundown of ingredients. Chicken. We got just basically chicken breast. I was gonna do a whole chicken, but honestly, when you do whole chickens, you cut them in half or keep them whole. By the time you season the skin, typically when you do a recipe like this, you end up taking the skin off, or like me, just eating the skin. So a lot of that flavor doesn't get inside the chicken. So we're gonna switch that up. Use ranch dressing as a binder. Can't have a chicken bacon ranch without bacon. I'm gonna smoke some jalapenos. I just think it gives an incredible flavor. Mix up some common cheeses. Add some little green onion for some crunch and some flavor. And then we're gonna roll them up, toothpick them, and then finish them off on the griddle. Appetizer 101.
And we're using low-carb tortillas. These are fantastic.
Yep, and they got them in different sizes, from small all the way to large. You guys ready?
Yep.
Let's go. All right, in the bowl, I've got 4 large chicken breasts. And then for a binder, maybe about a 1/4 cup of ranch dressing. And then the 2 seasonings today, we have Shake That and Heath Ryle's garlic jalapeno rub. Okay, so the idea is basically about a half. Something like that. And I'll work the next 3 in there. We've got a lot of grill followers lately, and I've had several questions the last couple weeks that their grill's getting too hot with a Weber. The easiest way I can explain it is fuel is heat. So the less amount of charcoals you have lit, the less heat it's going to have. So I only had about maybe 15 to 20 briquettes in there. I lit those, and then you can see I've got my briquettes pushed to the side. So what happens is these are going to eventually create its own fuel source, and it's going to eat just like a firewood and on a forest fire or something like that. So notice how I don't have a lot of charcoal, and I've got it moved to the side. This will naturally just start eating fuel source, which is your briquettes that are not lit up. So we have plenty of tutorials about that. I just want to kind of share that a little bit. This is a diffuser plate. And then we'll just top it off with our lid. Keep that open, because that's right there is where we're gonna throw some hickory chunks. All right, I'm gonna close the lid, open up all the vents. And then this, I'm gonna bring it up to about 225. And then we'll shut the vents down and get it tempered down to about 250. I'm just gonna grate some fresh cheese. I got about half a pack, so maybe 4 ounces of pepper jack. This is 3/4 pound of sharp cheddar cheese. So let me do about 8 ounces of that. All right, once your grill's stabilized, we're just gonna put these chicken breasts on there. Looking for an internal temperature of about 165. I'll probably pull it a hair early just so it has time to rest and cool down. If you guys see these other chicken breasts on there, don't panic. I'm not switching up the game, but we are testing smoke that. So this has the same thing. It has a mustard binder, or just smoke that on there. So just ignore these. All right. Once your chicken hits that magical internal temperature, you just want to take them off. I went ahead and smoked some jalapenos as well. Get them tender. It just carries a little bit more smoked flavor. I'm putting this little metal bowl because this is where we're actually going to pull the chicken. And I'm just going to wrap it, let it rest. You gotta make sure you let your meat rest, okay? While that's going on, we can start a bacon and get all the rest of our stuff ready.
Ooh, that's hot.
Hey, get out my chicken.
How is it with the range?
Good. All right, we're using the Traeger today. I don't think you guys need to see me cook bacon. Basically, I'm just going to cook this bacon until bacon dust. We're just going to render the fat out, take it off, chop it up, and get ready to mix everything together. That'll give us plenty of time for our chicken to rest, and I'll show you a trick how to shred that chicken. All right, while the bacon's cooking, this is where your heat's at. So depending on how spicy you want it, you can keep that stuff in there. I like the flavor. I like smoking them. I like what it does to the peppers. So if you don't have a smoker, you can obviously, one trick I would say is get a rotisserie chicken. If you want to do your chicken from scratch, throw it in the oven, not a big deal. But when you're outdoor cooking and you want to infuse that much flavor, and just a rough chop on these. All right, just for a little texture, a little crunch, a little flavor. Obviously, like anything, you can omit if you want to. I just think it's going to give a good flavor to it. This is one large green onion. Obviously, if you have a smaller one, it's fine. I'm just trying to guess. All right, our chicken's rested. I'm just going to help it out a little bit, cut it into some chunks. Just going to show you the importance of cooking your chicken to the right temp. See how it's not dry, it's rested, still tender. This is all something you can do the day before, a couple days before you go on that tailgating or having people over. No reason to do it the day of and be behind.
You mean you can make the mixture?
Yes.
Before.
Yep. And this is the star of the show. Just a hand mixer on low. It actually shreds the chicken beautifully. All right, there you go. For the most part, it's shredded really well. You might have some large chunks. You can break that apart, but it does a nice, easy job getting that chicken shredded for you. Hold about 3 or 4 pieces back for garnish. Just chop up that bacon, green onions, bacon, smoked jalapenos, 1 block of softened cream cheese, and all that mix of cheese that we grated earlier. All right, so now you're just going to combine all these ingredients together. You want this chicken to become like, you know, kind of sticky. That's why you want the chicken to rest a little bit too. You don't want to be melting that cheese. Golly, it smells good. Chicken bacon ranch, loaded with bacon, loaded with cheese. That looks good. See how it's starting to come together? Once I tasted it after it's mixed up, I just thought maybe about a 1/4 cup of ranch dressing. Mix in there. It's tight enough to be able to handle it without loosening up too much. And if you're doing a chicken bacon ranch,
Gotta have the ranch.
we're just gonna start for 3 tortillas. My griddle's on low. Just get them pliable. They picked up some of that bacon grease left over. Like that, okay? And then you're just gonna roll them up like a what do you call it? What's the breakfast thing I eat all the time? Cinnamon rolls. Just roll on top of each other. Okay, just like that, okay? All right, we're just gonna slice them. Remember the bite size. So we've turned it over. Just gonna toothpick it. I'm gonna show you one and you can get the idea. You do this, that way that flap stays together. Just like that. Those look great. All right, we made several already, as you guys can see, but I got a different idea. I'm gonna take a little bit of ranch. See if that makes any difference, okay? You never know until you try. Roll them up. And we're gonna make these just a little bit fatter. I'm just using that leftover bacon grease on the griddle. I've got the middle off because I didn't want it too hot. This is the edge. So I'm pressing it down. The other ones don't need to. All right, we're just looking for color. You guys can see that we're getting a nice seared edge. That's what I was looking for, that cheddar cheese. All right, so since my middle eye is off, I've got the one on the left, the one on the right on low. I've just been able to rotate my product back and forth to find those sweet spots. I didn't want to cook them too high of a heat. That's why I put them right in the middle to begin with. You guys can see just like a little timing. We're getting some beautiful color, which is flavor and texture. See how dark that is? So I'm just going to rotate it over just like that. Remember, all the ingredients are cooked through. So once you think the cheese is melted on the inside, you got a good color. All right, just to top it off. Some green onion. All right, guys, now that's a way to kick off the football season. Appetizers on the griddle are ready. Chicken bacon ranch, classic smoked with jalapenos. I think we've done it justice. I think. I've let them cool. Hopefully, if not, this is going to hurt.
I can tell when you're like smiling through your chewing. Okay, let me try. Is it super hot?
Heat or spicy?
Like hot, like am I gonna burn my mouth?
No.
Give me a little one.
I think this one right here had the ranch in it.
Makes a difference. Putting a little extra ranch on top before you roll it.
No, yeah. It's the little things that I always try to teach you guys. Going the extra mile and getting that crispy cheese because your tortillas are going to be soft. I love to smoke meat. I don't sometimes think it's necessary. I just like to do it because I love to be outdoors. But this is one of them. The smoked jalapeno and the smoked chicken.
The smoked chicken comes through for sure.
That is fantastic. What's better, that or buffalo?
I was just going to say, I don't know which one's better. Those are the buffalo. The buffalo is super, super good too. They're both good. Buy 2 rotisserie chickens and make both of them.
That's it. T-minus X amount of days. I'm getting excited. I hope we can bring some really good ideas to you. I have some good ideas lined up. Cannot wait to show you. And that's it. If you guys are interested, this recipe will be on theflattopking.com. That's where we have a lot of recipes. Check that one out. All right, don't forget to check us out on the Griddle Group on Facebook. So where we talk about griddles, talk about outdoor smokers, talk about outdoor cooking. That's what it's evolving out to. People have smokers, now they're buying the griddles or vice versa. And the community is just exploding. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to press that subscribe button, pound the notification button, share it with your friends. Peace.
That'd be good lunch, honey.